Alright, so... Oh, I need to knock this down with the domino, with the dice, rather. And in order to do that, I need to be able to get higher. Sneaky sneak. See, the thing is that for stealth sections in games... Oh, right. I wasn't moving, but I guess I was in the wrong position. I was going to say, for a game that is not meant to be specifically a stealth game, like, you're not playing Splinter Cell, you're not playing Assassin's Creed, you're not playing, like, well, to be fair, there's not actually that many stealth games around anymore. But, yeah, it can't be that difficult. I mean, I guess it's more of the concept that people don't like in having stealth sections in games. Like, the whole point of you have to wait and see what they do, and then go after it's safe. And then if you get caught, you're going to have to go back to where you started from rather than like a checkpoint or something like that. I can see that being annoying, but it's not that difficult. I guess it's when it's in games that don't necessarily need stealth section. Oh, he's going to turn around. Oh no, he goes around. Interesting. So we're going this way? Yeah. Oh, he faked me out. But yeah, that's a checkpoint. So it's like, at least you're not going all the way back there, you know? I remember people complaining about the stealth section in Spider-Man. So, playing as MJ. And it's like, I can kind of see why that's annoying, because you're playing as Spider-Man. You don't want to be playing a stealth game. The whole point is to play as Spider-Man. But here, it's like, this is going to be a section that is maybe 15 minutes at most. And that's because I'm, like, not actually paying attention to when I should be going and, like, watching the bug. Unless he doesn't have a specific pattern to follow. Like, if it's randomized, then that's a bit different. Because it's like, well, how was I supposed to know he was going to go in that direction? Which might actually be the case, because that's the whole point of being a bug. And jump. Oh, what? Okay. Alright, I did the jump, and he caught me at that. So, as I'm trying to defend the game having a stealth section, I'm like, maybe this isn't as well done as I thought it might have been. Ooh. Ooh. Let's go, let's go. There we go, alright. That's probably the most difficult part. Whew. Can't follow me in the forest. Plus, if you don't have stealth sections in games like this, how will kids learn how to play stealth games? Apart from fail stealth stuff over and over and over again. What is that? Power glove? Jot got the turn gauntlets. Now he has the power to manipulate his storybook. Press ZL and ZR when next to the book to open it up. You got the gauntlets! Exceptional procurement. Head back to your book, post haste. I think you'll find that the gauntlets will help you return home. One last thing before you leave this table, Jot. It is very important. Beware of Humgrump. He wishes to take over your book. You have to stop that from happening. Not just for the sake of the citizens of your book, but for all the children who'll be read and be inspired by your book. Sam is one of those children, Jot. You know, as bookworms, we're able to glimpse the past, present, and even the future. I've seen that Sam will one day grow up to be a writer and illustrator himself. He will create a series of very popular children's books, with very lucrative merchandise tie-ins and brand integrations. Sam's books will go on to inspire many other children. That is, if he ever actually writes them. If Humgrump takes control of your book, the story will get worse. Books with bad stories get put away on the shelf. No one reads them anymore. Those books lose all of their life and cease being an inspiration to anyone. Your book will no longer inspire Sam, and then? Who knows what path he will take? Do not let that happen, Jot. Return now and stop Humgrump. I don't think that's necessarily true that bad books just get put on the shelf. Sometimes they make millions and millions of pounds and dollars. Alright, so I'm taking the dice with me just because I can. I don't need to though. Alright, so approach the book. ZL and ZR. Left stick. Open the book. Oh hey, it's Moonbeard. Exit. Enter. Jot, my lad, welcome back to Mojo. We have much to discuss.
Chapter 3. Moonbeard.
I seem to feature rather prominently in this chapter. Better put my best foot forward then. I mean, it's hard to, like, ruin the first impression. Greetings, lad. Hey, Jot. Glad you're back here in one piece. I suppose you must have a great number of questions, lad. The answer to the first question is, yes, I'm aware of how cool these sunglasses look. The answer to the second question is, yes, our entire world is indeed a land in a storybook. Bananas, huh? I've kept this knowledge a closely guarded secret for many a year. Somehow that greasy nincompoop Humgrump found out. Very regrettable. Now he knows the truth. Who knows what mischief he's planning? I have a hunch that big trouble is on the way. But that just means, young squire, that we must be double the trouble. Follow me! First order of business, getting in and out of the book. See that green sparkly stuff over there? Well, we just heard this from Paige. Meta magic, that is. It lets you break the fourth wall, which is another way of saying jump out of the book. Walk into the portal and try holding the X button. What's an X button? Not entirely sure, but you should press and hold it. Testing. Jot, I'm talking to you via a rune-tooth headset. Rune-tooth. You know, I'm suddenly feeling rather parched. Wizards are like plants, we must keep hydrated. Use your page-turning abilities to get me something to drink. Approach the edge of the book and see what you can do. Manipulate. Here we go, let's take a look at this. Seems like you can use left stick to turn pages. Let's get to it then. Let's try... Oh, I can't go forward into the book. I suppose that would break the meta story, wouldn't it? You see that glow around the edges of the paper? That's the book telling you there's something useful on its pages. Try jumping in and see what you can find. A milkshake. My fizzy pop! That'll do very nicely. Head back here and drop off that pop. See, this is where you get time travel shenanigans happening now as well, because you're turning pages of the story to go back to where you were before, so you can change stuff that used to happen or not. Okay. Oh, of course I can jump into the book. Why did I think of that before? Pop time! Ah, that's the ticket. Thanks, lad. Those turn gauntlets can be very handy, don't you think? I was the one that put them on the desk. I've stored a number of useful items out there, but there's one small problem. I'm not sure of their precise location. Things get moved around. Sam is full of energy, you know. It's chaos out there. When you need one of those items on the desk, you'll just have to search for yourself. Last point of order. Minibeard. Yo. I hear you've already met. Minibeard is a tiny simulacrum of me. I created him to help around the house. He's quite helpful and rather good at puzzles, you know. If you're having trouble with a puzzle and you see him around, why not ask his advice? There's a lot of wisdom stored in that tiny bearded head. Jot! Our land has never been trod by something quite like Humgrump's meta magic before. There may be great upheavals and big battles ahead, but I have faith you'll rise to whatever challenges are thrown our way. You are the Plucky Squire, after all. I believe in you. Always have, lad. Now, I expect your friends are waiting for you. If you leave the book and turn to the next page, I think you'll find them. There we go. Turn the page. Oh, well, that was convenient. Boing. We've lost Jot. I can't believe it. We shouldn't have just let him come up here by himself. We should have had his back. But what could we have done? We're not warriors like him. Never have been, never will be. Who will protect Mojo now that he's gone? Sorry to burst your bubble, guys. Jot! Dude! You're alright. Wait, you're not a ghost, are you? Of course he isn't, Thrash. Look at his face, that's his normal squidgy face. Thanks for calling me squidgy. So happy to see it. Jot, where were you? Hello, gang. Moonbeard, is that you? Indeed, I'm talking to you via a device known as a rune-tooth headset. This is a strange magical form of communication known as a conference call. All very exciting. Now listen up, this business with Humgrump is rather worrying. We must consult with Queen Chroma at Artia City. You three should head there now. I've got some wizard business to attend to and a donut to eat. I'll join you kids later. Violet, Thrash, I'll fill you in on the situation while you travel. Moonbeard out. Conference call? Well, you heard him. A trip to Artia City, my hometown. Oh, Jot, I'm so glad you're okay. Come on, let's scoot. Grab this, thank you. Ta-da! Yeah! Now, the question is that, do we go there by turning the page or by going down the stairs? Down the stairs.
And so our heroes set off to Artia City to visit the good Queen Chroma. Chapter 4. A Treacherous Trail.
That was a very quick chapter 3. I don't know how many chapters are in this game. I think it's probably about the same length as Tinykin was. About 8 to 10 hours, maybe.
On the way to Artia, our heroes took a shortcut through the aquatic land known as the Sonnet Swamps.
Again, surely the shortcut should be turning the pages and going into the next bit of the page. Well, this is unknown territory, kiddos. Jot, your story has never taken to this area. You're off script now. No happy endings guaranteed. You could get splattered, eaten by a huge frog. Who knows? Although, these swamps are usually rather cultured, as far as I gather. The residents here are quite keen on poetry. If you've ever wanted to hear a snail recite verse, here's your chance. Nevertheless, use... Bad reception! Moonbeard? Looks like Rune-Tooth doesn't work so well in these swamps. I guess we'll get connected again once we're on the other side. This book looked rather disagreeable. I disagree with you, Bug. Da, 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 da. What is that? Whoa! Look at the size of that! Big, gnarly, thing! Jumping down. Oh, it's a snail. Hello, snail. Obeyed? Or bored? Green lightning struck with furious sound. This insect's nest broke through the ground, and thence flew the bugs. Really not a fan of these punky bugs. Huh? Snails are not bugs, by the way. We are mollusks. Big difference. I was kind of expecting to be constantly talking in rhyme, but oh well. Dang, this place is heaving with bugs. Hello, little goblin. I have a task for you, my rotund purple friend, concerning that wretched squire. I booted him out of the book, you know, but he's a persistent little creep. He may still be out there with an eye on causing Humgrump trouble. But you see, Humgrump will bring the trouble to him. Take a shot of my meta magic and a leap through this pretty portal. Set yourself free of these pages and go bully that wretched pest. Hello. Now what could he possibly do? I suppose that's actually just a clue to say, you can get out of the book now. Yeah, so far, I like this. Like, it's not a mechanically deep Zelda-like, but I didn't expect that of this. I expected it to be more like, as it says, a mixture of the different genres. So it's kind of experimenting with different kinds of styles. So you've got, obviously, the Zelda-like here, where you've got the isometric stylish 2D adventuring. You've got the flat 2D left-to-right platforming. You've got the 3D section, of course. The stealth section is at least different. So this must be one of the portals Moonbeard was talking about. And you, Jock, can just jump right out of our world through this thing? Onto a desk in someone's room? Crazy stuff, man. And on that desk is a storybook, in which we're all living. I'm a character in a story? My whole life is just a plotline? Sorry, it's just a bit much to take on board. Although it figures that I'm just a supporting character in someone's story. Ooh, the self-esteem. Yeesh. I just wish I'd been written a little more cool. Alright. He vanished! He must be in the other realm now. I wonder if he can still see us. I guess to him we look like drawings on a page? Gnarly. Well, how would someone in an extra-dimensional, like, plane perceive you? Like, we're in 3D, but how do we get... how would someone who is, in theory, in 4D perceive us? Like, are we flat drawings on a page? Are we kind of like... Ooh, there's a whole thing below. Interesting. Like, it's a whole metaphysical question of... if there is, in fact, multiple dimensions or aliens or whatever else, what would we look like to them? Nope. Let's try that again. Right, so I can probably go up here if there's a specific thing to put up there. Okay. I can't grab that ledge. I guess I don't need to. And the reason why I don't need to is because this is not the right way. Huh. Oh, interesting. Alright, well, I guess it's not getting the goblin just yet. It's manipulating the page. Oh, that's going back. Huh. No, I guess not. Ooh, how far back can you go? Chapter 4. Okay, so you can only go back to the start of the chapter that you are in. Okay. And how do you tell if there is something useful in the thing? I guess you can't. I guess it's a different kind of image. Oh, you can move the camera with the right stick. I didn't even think about trying that. Because it's all been on a flat 2D page. Alright, so... But it looks like that's kind of like a thing to climb up on, but I don't seem to be able to push anything to do the climbing. Okay, let's go this way. Can I... No, I can't drag the pawns anywhere. The rocket. Oh, hello, green astronaut. No, nothing over here. See, the thing is that Minibeard isn't in the 3D world either. Minibeard's only in the 2D world. Oh, is there a day-night cycle? I just noticed that the sun's, like, setting here. Okay, so, although there is the ledge thing... Tic-tac-toe. Huh. Although there is the ledge climbing thing, it doesn't seem like that's the thing to do right now. So, okay. Well, let's try going back into... Can I climb this? No. Let's try going back into the page. What's going on? Back in our world again. As simple as that. I really wonder what it's like going there. Right, so... This is where we came from. Oh, alright, that's it. I need to find a crossing point on the book. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I got distracted by following the goblin. So yeah, like I was saying before, like, I expected this to be, as it says, a mix of genres of different styles. Honestly, the art style of this game is doing a lot of heavy lifting because it's very simple. I think it's a very simple idea to have a storybook game. And Zelda-likes are a very common genre of indie game to do. Like, there's all sorts. There's Tunic, there's Death's Door, there's Evoland, there's like probably hundreds more that I've not referenced, but those are the things. Those are the ones that come to mind right now. Can I throw this over there? Not quite doing it on the boundaries. But yeah, because this has the art direction from James Turner, I think it stands out a little bit more. Like, it's bright and bold colors and simple designs, and yeah, it just fits, you know? Plus, it's a lot easier to get a 2D character to look good than to try and make a 3D character look good when you're not doing the whole, we must have it be as realistic as possible. Because I think... Oh, actually... Huh. Can I throw it? I tried. Huh. Interesting. How do I get it over there? Oh, I just jumped down here. Alright, fair enough. Like, they're kind of going for like almost a sculpted clay look when he's in 3D. But I would always say a 2D cel-shaded thing will look better. You run the risk of it being a 3D uncanny valley kind of situation. Boing. Oh, wow. Whoa, that one was so high. Woo. Activate. Da, 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 da. You know, the funny thing is that the Plucky Squire has recently come out, obviously, and like 2 weeks later, people are going to be playing The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which is the Link's Awakening kind of style Zelda game, but where you actually play as Zelda. So there's like a little, I don't know, it's just ironic that 2 Zelda-style games came out in the space of a short period. Oh, that's an edge. A huge bug sat in the middle of the path. Humongous bug. Looks like it's full of water. If it wasn't so huge, we'd get around it and be on our way. So let's find out how we drain it. A tiny frog observed the bug. Oh, but that doesn't count as all the enemies. Okay. These ruins are just full of bugs. Take that out. What's up, Moonbeard? If you filled that up big old moat full of water, you might be able to access somewhere useful. The rusty gate was closed. Ah, but you can't take the words when you're in 3D. The moat was completely drained of water. I don't even know if this sentence makes sense. The moat, the ruins were just drained of bugs. Like, does that work? I mean, it's fit, but it's not actually a thing that's actually done anything, so, okay. Fair enough. I suppose it's not a language game, necessarily. Alright, the moat was completely full of water. Splosh. Hit the switch. And I have to undrain it. So what replaces the gate word then? The rusty gate was closed. The rusty gate was full. It pinged out. Alright. Oh! A huge bug sat in the middle of the path. A drained bug sat in the middle of the path. But it's still big. Okay. It has to be a tiny bug then.